when your opponent has a knife. Grab the wrist and the base of the neck and slam them! Sue, can you use your tongue to restrain her hands? Chaco, you're delightful too. What is with
What the hell are you watching?
Is this you? You ever just been watching some normal anime and as soon as some non-otaku motherfucker walks in, all of a sudden you're watching Bible Black? Of course it's you, because it happened to all of us. Last time this happened to me, I was chilling in the bed, you know, cuddled up with a non-binary gender neutral person, and I was watching one of my favorite Christian, wholesome, family-friendly animes. You're watching High School DxD Dub because a new season came out and I forgot everything that happened, and you could have guessed what happened next.
It's just anime. No,
Oh, okay, what the f is anime then?
what's anime? Well,
Or then you try to explain more and then it comes off like this.
飛び出してしまうの。いつかここぞって時に大々的に発表す
But
る。
no matter what you say, to them you're just watching some weird ass porn. So I made this video to make that explanation a little bit more clear. So watch this video and share it to a friend who needs to be enlightened on the wonders of anime. Tell them to skip to the designated section of the video for the best raw effects. But before we get to that, let's roll that beautiful anime intro. Now we get to the actual question. What is anime? Well, from the outside looking in, anime, the Japanese term for animation, is just Japanese cartoons, and essentially, it kinda is. However, you have to understand that anime is not a genre, it is a medium. Like books, movies, and video games, anime is a medium to tell stories with major influences from Japan and their culture, and typically adapted from manga, aka Japanese comic books. Chances are you already like anime. If you like Boondocks, Avatar, or Teen Titans, well, I have good news for you. You like anime. Each of these shows have heavy anime influences but have the greatest impact from Western/American culture. Anime is made by Japanese people and involves their culture, and on the outside looking in, their influences are a little weird, well, more than weird. And I'll go over more about that later in the video, but before we get to that, I will tell you about why we, 20-something-year-old males, like it so damn much. During the Toonami run, which is also explained later on in the video, the most popular shows at the time were denoted as the Big Three, and they belong to the genre shonen. This term roughly translates to boy comic. It is a genre targeted towards teenage boys, usually starring a protagonist that they can project themselves onto or identify with. This protagonist usually has some major goal and embarks on some major quest, and they accomplish this goal during this quest. For example, my favorite anime of all time is Naruto, which started his quest back in anime form in 2002 and ended back in 2017, 2 whole years ago. A good example of this in American media would be the Harry Potter series. It may have started very kid-friendly, where magic was this cool new thing and food and sweets appeared out of thin air. But as you grew, Harry Potter grew with you. Where near the end there was this great war, your favorite character started dying, people got into romantic relationships and got married and had children, and overall theme was a lot more adult. You were there during the good and the bad times, when they were learning or falling in love. They provided deep commentaries on life in general, and as these characters grew, you grew with them. You can't really find these type of deep storytelling in traditional American cartoons back in 2005. However, they can tell stories, but they usually reset back to a normal state as if the previous episode didn't happen. Like when Kenny dies in every episode of South Park but would show up the next day, or when Brian died in Family Guy but came back a few weeks later. This allows you to watch any episode in any order at any time. This will be the equivalent of the comedy slice of life genre in anime though. Now that we've gone over what anime actually is, let's go over why or how people actually first got introduced to. And I'm just gonna stop you there. See, if you notice, there's only a few minutes left in this video, and I actually planned a whole other half of this video, but you kind of get the gist of it from the beginning part. It's just a little bit of extra going into some more crazy stuff. Here's a preview of what I was planning in the future.
I also told you I'm your master. I like the name you say. I'll let you keep it.
First off, we have the first girl, or the faithful, and we're back here. So yeah, hopefully that video comes out in the next year, and so yeah, this is your boy iGamingDude. Do all the things that normal YouTubers tell you to do. I mean, most of those things don't even help that much anymore, but anything helps. I did start a Patreon, so if you want that, that's linked in the description below. Yeah, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.